Welcome everyone to the Numbers Bee TV game show. My name's Maria Cahill. What started out as a math game in over 30 schools here in Delaware is making its way out of the classroom and onto EdTV. Now the concept is simple. Solve math problems, but solve them fast. And get ready though, there is a twist. Well, we have 3 contestants in studio getting ready to play. You viewers at home can log on now to numbersbee.com, look up game number NB46 and actually play against these contestants. You can compare your scores, compare your times, and see if you are smarter than our contestants in studio today. But before we get into any of the rules, let's first get to know our contestants just a little bit more. Let's go to contestant number 1, Tamari. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Good. Are you nervous, excited, a little bit of both?
A little bit of both, but more nervous.
More nervous? And how long have you been playing Numbers Bee for?
Ever since my big sister Tamia started.
Ever since she started? Now, what did she tell you about Numbers Bee? Did she say that it was fun?
Yeah, she said it was fun. Make sure you don't go too fast or you'll get it wrong. And just do it.
Just do it and have fun. Awesome. Well, let's see if her advice pays off today. All right, so contestant number 2, Kelsey. Have you been playing for a couple years, a couple months? What's your story for Numbers Bee?
I started ever since I started this school, so I started in January.
January. Now, has it been easy for you? Has it been hard?
Easy.
Easy? So you think it's going to be easy to win today?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so contestant number 3, Siani, right? Making sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Have you been playing for a long time?
Yeah, I've been playing since my uncle had been to our H. Jones school.
Nice. Now, what's your favorite part about playing Numbers Bee?
About the fractions.
The fractions are your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's see how you do when it comes to that round, and that'll bring us right to our rules, so thank you for that transition, Siani. So our rules are, most importantly, to get the question right. If there's any sort of tiebreaker, we're going to take a look at the time, but just like contestant number 1 said, we want to take our time, make sure we get the questions right, because that's going to be the most important. And the rounds that we're going to be playing today are integers, fractions, decimals, and then we're going to be playing a high-level integer round. So hopefully that doesn't trip you guys up too much. There are levels 1 to 24. In round 1, we're going to be playing levels 7, 8, and 9. So at this time, for our viewers at home, you can log on now. Again, it's game number NB46. You can play against these contestants. So are contestants ready to play?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
All right, viewers, I hope you're ready as well. We're ready to play Numbers Bee. Here we go. 14, 2, and 6, we are looking for the desired result of 6. This is round 1, integers. All right, and only a couple seconds in, all 3 of our contestants have big smiley faces, which means they got them all right. So let's go to contestant number 1, Tamari, and figure out how you solved the problem.
I did 14 minus 2. And that is 12, and I did 12 minus 6.
Perfect, that gave you the 6 and a big smiley face. Now, just as a reminder, for our contestants and especially for our viewers, there is more than one way to solve this problem. So Tamari got it right that way, and of course there could be another way to solve it. So with that being said, I think we're already ready for the second game. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? All right, we're ready to play game number 2. 9, 5, and 2, we are looking for a 12 using addition and subtraction. Another reminder, the shot clock is at 30, so we have 30 seconds to solve this problem. All right, another round of smiley faces across the board. Let's go right down the line to contestant number 2, Kelsey, and figure out what you did to get 12.
9 plus 5 equals 14. 14 minus 2 would equal 12.
Perfect, good job, and a big smiley face for you. You guys are off to a fantastic start. Let's keep it going with game number 3. 5, 1, and 20. Look for the desired result of 26. All right, we have 2 smiley faces and 1 not so happy face. Let's go back to contestant number 1, Tamari, and figure out how she solved the problem.
I did 20 plus 5, and that's 25. And I did 25 plus 1.
Awesome, that gives you 26 and a smiley face. We are already on to the last game in round 1. Contestants, are we ready? Yes? All right, viewers, I hope you're ready as well. Let's play numbers beat. 6, 17, 3, and 21. It's getting a little bit tougher with 4 numbers this time. We are looking for the desired result of 7. All right, with 1 second left to spare, contestant number 1 just solved, so now we have a board of smiley faces. Let's go to contestant number 3, Siani. How did you get 7?
I got 7 by 21 minus 17 plus 6 minus 3 equals 7.
Perfect. You got a 7 and a smiley face, and with that, we are already done with round number 1. So with that, let's take a look at the scoreboard to see how all our contestants fared. All right, Kelsey and Tamari are leading right now with 4 out of 4 games won. Siani not far behind at all with 3 games. Because there is a tiebreaker for the first 2 contestants, we're going to take a look at time. And Kelsey is winning by a fraction with 13.5 as her average time. It's really anyone's game. We are going to go right to round 2 after this break. Welcome back to the Numbers Beat. We are already on to round 2, which is fractions. Today we're going to be playing levels 1, 2, and 3. But before we get into the game, let's first get to know one of our contestants just a little bit better. So let's go to contestant number 2, Kelsey. All right, so you're tied for the lead after the first round. How are you feeling going into the next couple rounds?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty confident? Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you had talked about getting started in Numbers Beat. How did you feel about the Numbers Beat when you first started playing? Were you scared of it? Was it a little hard to get into? Was it fun? What did you think?
I thought it was fun.
So how does the being on a TV show Numbers Beat game compare?
It compares fun and awesome.
It's still fun and awesome?
Yeah.
All right, and besides math, because I know by this point that you're a huge math lover, am I right?
Yeah.
Awesome. What are things that you like to do maybe with your friends or with your family besides math that you'd love to do?
I'd have to say friends, playing.
Playing games?
My favorite sport is gymnastics. Yeah. My family, we always have this Friday game night.
So you have a lot of fun things happening in your house.
Yeah.
Is Numbers Beat one of those things?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. All right, so it's great to know Kelsey just a little bit better. And with that, we are already ready to get on to round number 2, which is fraction. Again, this is game number NB46 for those that are just joining us. Contestants, we already ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, with that, let's play number 1. All right, we have 5 over 5 and 4 over 5. Using addition and subtraction, we're going to try to get 9 over 5. All right, and before I could even finish my sentence, we have 3 smiley faces, which means all of our contestants got it right. So let's go on to contestant number 3, all the way down there, Siani. How did you solve and get 9 over 5?
I got 5 plus 4.
That give you
5 equals 9. And then I got 5.
Perfect. That gives you a big smiley face, which means you got it right. Great job. Are we already ready for game number 2? We're moving right along. All right, here we go. Let's play. 5 over 2 and 2 over 2. We are trying to get 7 over 2. All right, and again, 3 big smiley faces. Let's go to contestant number 1, Tamari. How did you get 7 over 2?
I did 5 out of 2 plus 2 out of 2.
Perfect. And that gave you a smiley face, right? Good job. All right. We are, just like that, already on game number 3. So let's play. All right, 2 over 4, 1 over 4, and 5 over 4. It's getting a little bit more difficult. We are looking for 6 over 4. Keep in in mind too for our contestants and those playing at home, for this round we have a shot clock of 60, so a little bit more time to get it right. All right, so all of your contestants have answered. So let's go to contestant number 2, who has a smiley face, meaning she got it correct. Kelsey, how did you get 6/4?
I added 2 times plus 5, and then the 5 minus 1 equals 6.
Good job. All right, and that gives you a big smiley face. And already we are at the final game in this round, game number 4. So let's play. Contestants, viewers, here we go. All right, this is a level 3, and I didn't even have time to read 19/5 and 4/5 because all of our contestants got it right. We were looking for 15/5. So let's go to contestant number 1, Tamari. How did you get the answer 15/5?
I did 19/5 minus 4/5.
Perfect, and that gives you the right answer and a smiley face. You guys did amazing that round. So let's take a look at the scoreboard for this round and see how all of our contestants stacked up against each other. All right, Kelsey and Tamari still in the lead, winning 4 out of 4 games. Siani super close behind again with 3 games. Kelsey taking the lead. So look at that amount of time. It's almost by nothing, by 0.25, with an average time of 6.5 seconds overall. Let's take a look at the cumulative scoreboard to see how our contestants are doing after the first 2 rounds combined. All right, Kelsey and Tamari are in the lead right now with 8 games out of 8 possible won. Kelsey edging out Tamari only slightly with an average time of 10 seconds. Siani still right in the game with 6 games won. We are ready to move on to round 3, but first let's take a short break. Welcome back to Numbers B. We are already halfway done with this game. We are on to round number 3, which is decimals. Today we're going to be playing levels 1, 2, and 3. Again, just as a reminder, we are playing NB 46. This round we have a shot clock of 60 seconds. So our contestants, and for those of you playing at home, you have 60 seconds to answer these correctly. But before we move on to play this round, let's get to know one of our contestants just a little bit better. So let's go to contestant number 3, Siani. How are you feeling after the first 2 rounds?
Excited.
Excited? How do you like decimals?
Good.
You like them? Are you good at decimals?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Now tell me what you like to do outside of numbers, B, and math. What's something that you like to do for fun?
To play basketball with all of my cousins.
What position do you play in basketball? Just
Offense.
everything? You play offense? Awesome. So if you had to pick between numbers, B, and basketball. I'm just kidding, I won't make you pick. Is that okay? You just like both of them, right? Awesome. So what's one thing that you would tell someone who, if they wanted to maybe play numbers, B, what's one thing that you would tell them about the game?
I would tell them you could answer all of these questions.
You tell them that they could do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So with Siani's advice fresh in our minds, I think it's perfect time to go on to round number 3, which is decimals. So again, NB 46 is the game that we are playing today. So viewers at home and contestants, are we ready to play?
Yep.
Yes, all right, so here we go. Let's play game number 1. So our numbers today are 6.6 and 8.7. We are looking for a 2.1 using addition and subtraction. All right, we have 3 smiley faces across the board, so we'll go back to contestant number 3 that we just got to know a little bit better, Siani. How did you get 2.1?
I got 87 minus 66 equals 21.
Perfect, that equals 2.1 and a big smiley face. You guys all got that, right? Yes, awesome. So we're gonna go right on to game number 2. 4.333, and 8.4, we're looking for 4.067. All right, all three of our contestants have answered, and we have one lone smiley face standing with contestant number 1, Tamari. So Tamari, can you tell us how you got the answer of 4.067?
I did 8.4 minus 4.333.
All right, good job, and you have a big smiley face, and we are already on to game number 3. Good luck to all our contestants and viewers at home. 5.4 and 1.7, we are looking for a 3.7. This is level 2. All right, we have 3 smiley faces across the board. Let's go to contestant number 2, Kelsey. How did you get the answer of 3.7?
I got it because I did 5.4 minus 1.7 equals 3.7.
Perfect. All right, so we have 3 smiley faces. So let's move on to the final game in this round and see if we can have a repeat of this one. Here we go. 4.2, 6.5, and 4.6. We're getting a little bit harder now. We are looking for a 2.3. All right, I saw contestant number 3 get that really quick, so let's go to you, Siani, at the end. And how did you get the answer of 2.3?
42 minus 65 minus 46 equals 23.
All right, that equals 2.3 and a smiley face. Good job, contestant number 3. And to all of our contestants this round, let's take a look at the scoreboard for round 3. All right, things are getting a little bit interesting now. Tamari takes the lead this round with 4 games won out of 4. Siani and Kelsey very close behind with 3. So with that, let's take a look at the overall scoreboard to see how our contestants are doing after the first 3 rounds. All right, Tamari has the lone lead right now with 12 games won. Kelsey only 1 game behind with 11, and Siani right close to that with 9 games won. It's still anyone's game. We have one final round left, but we'll take a look at that right after this break. Welcome back to Numbers B. We are on our last round, which is round number 4. We are doing high-level integers. So we are doing levels at 12, 13, and 16. Hopefully our contestants won't be too stumped by this. We have one contestant in the lead, but this is really make or break. So let's go to that contestant in the lead before we move on to this round. Contestant number 1. Tamari, now you're in the lead after 3 rounds. Are you nervous going into the 4th round to keep that lead?
Sort of, but I'm kind of excited too.
Kind of excited. Now, if you had to pick one level of Numbers B that's your favorite, integers, fractions, or decimals, which one would you pick?
Decimals.
Decimals is your favorite, and you did very well in decimal round. Now, I'm going to ask you a question that I asked all of our other contestants. What's one thing outside of Numbers B that you love to do?
Play.
Play. What's your favorite game to play?
I really like to play. Like, might be like board games, but also like gymnastics.
Very cool. So we have 2 gymnasts in the house today. Now, my final question before we go on to our last round is, if you had to play Numbers B against everyone in your family, who do you think would win?
Well, then it will only be a competition between me and my mom.
Who would win, you or your mom?
I think maybe me.
Maybe you? Well, good luck all of you on round 4. Maybe you can play your mom in Numbers B soon. We are already on to our final round. Again, this is high-level integers, levels 12, 13, and 16. So hopefully you guys don't get too stuck. Are we ready to play? All right, let's play our final round of Numbers B. 12, 4, and 2, we are trying to get 20 using addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Alright, our shot clock just expired. This game is about to get very interesting. None of our contestants got it right. For those viewers at home, here's a possible solution. You could do 4 times 2, and then add that to 12 to get 20. So again, there are many ways that you can do this. That is one possible solution. This is going to be interesting because none of them got it right. So again, it's still anyone's game. With that, let's move on to game number 2. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. 8, 12, and 16, we are looking for 12, again using addition, subtraction, and multiplication. All right, all of our contestants have buzzed in. Let's go to contestant number 2. Kelsey, how did you get 12?
8 plus 16 minus 12. And then 8 plus 4 equals 12.
Perfect, good job. 12 equals 12, and you get a big smiley face for that. Let's move on to game number 3. 8, 2, 1, and 4. It's getting a little bit more complicated. We are looking for the desired result of 17. Less than 20 seconds left. Let's see if any of our contestants can get this one right. All right, time has expired. The shot clock is up. For our viewers at home that are looking for a possible solution, we could always do 4 times 2. Then 8 plus 8, and then 16 plus 1, that'll make you 17. That's just one of the many solutions. That would give you a smiley face if you did it that way. With that, we're already on to the final game in the final round. It's still anyone's game. Let's play. 19, 17, and 15, we are looking for a 2. This time, however, we are using addition, subtraction, and division. All right, the time has expired on all 3 games. Now, before I give you guys a solution, one thing that you can also do in the game is click on the little question mark at the top. That's going to show you some solutions that you can get just in case you were not able to find the right one there. So that's going to give you 2 possibilities of solving this right. Now, with that being done, let's move on to the scoreboard to see how our contestants did after the high-level integer round. All right, Kelsey and Tamari are leading with 1 game. Siani, that's okay, didn't get any that round, but that is absolutely okay. Let's take a look at the overall scoreboard to see who the winner of Numbers B will be today. All right, well, it looks like with 13 games won, Tamari is our grand champion today. Kelsey only behind by 1 game with 12. Siani close behind that with 9. Tamari had an average time of 10.38 seconds for all the problems that she completed. You guys, thank you so much for being here today. We will have gift cards for our winners and runners-up. We look forward to seeing you next week. Join us again for more Numbers B. Thanks.